Well, new details in the wave of illegal hash oil operations popping up all over the county. Now, this was the scene after one of those secret labs exploded at a used car lot in El Cajon. And that's the third one in May. 10 News reporter Jennifer De La Cruz is there live. And Jen, law enforcement says this dangerous crime is unfortunately growing.
Well, not only are there more of them, the DEA says they're even more sophisticated, and there are hazmat crews out here hauling out the rest of that equipment. You can smell the damage and you can see those charred remains. A trolley line runs right by here. There's a lot of homes nearby, and this explosion could have been much, much worse.
The hash oil business is hot in San Diego County.
There's money to be made in this thing.
3 discovered just this month in Mira Mesa, Warner Springs, and El Cajon. The latest one last night erupting at this building on El Cajon Boulevard.
There was approximately 12 55-gallon drums of a volatile solution that if that had caught fire, especially mid-afternoon when the streets are busy, you could have a serious damage or a serious hazardous situation for everybody.
The walls blackened and charred, the warehouse covered in rubble, right along a busy trolley line.
There's apartment complexes right across the street. This is a busy intersection. There's other buildings here.
The hazmat cleanup lasting for hours.
70 pounds of marijuana was soaked in butane to extract that THC. If crews got here any later, the explosion would have been much worse.
Just one day earlier, another bust in Warner Springs.
We've seen an increase since last year.
4 people arrested, making enough hash oil to profit nearly $500,000. Last week in Mira Mesa, a lab explosion sending this home up in flames.
The ones that we're seeing this year are more complex. They're using commercial grade equipment as well as just the volume that they can extract.
Thursday's flare-up sending one person to the hospital with third-degree burns. DEA agents still deciding whether or not to press state or federal charges.
I mean, that's our first and foremost concern, is to make sure that neighborhoods are safe, and then as well as to put these drug dealers behind bars.
Last year, the DEA found 31 of these labs in San Diego County. So far this year, they're already at 19. And coming up on 10 News at 6 o'clock, I spoke to some neighbors and the warning signs that they missed and what you can look out for in your neighborhood. Reporting live from El Cajon, Jennifer De La Cruz, 10 News.